Alright, new character, new possibilities. I got her kind of equipped, but until we go to an orbit station, which we just can't access right now, this is gonna be what we're rocking.
Don't worry,
The Action 2 is good, that's gonna stay. The Cast 2 is also good, that's also gonna stay. The Break 1, I'm gonna try to upgrade to a Break 2 once we get there. The Mine 1, I'm gonna upgrade to a Mine 2. HP 1 is gonna be upgraded to HP 2. Same with Defense 1 to Defense 2. The Attack 1, I also want to upgrade to an Attack 2. And then the plan is, we open this slot up, we put an Evade 2 right in there. That's the plan at the moment, and then, yeah, that should get her equipped, so. Everything that has a 1 next to it is going to try to be upgraded once we can actually go to the orbit station. But, yeah. That's the plan with her. That is the plan at the moment. But, yeah, we can't really do too much else. She has Earthbreaker, Icicle Hammer, Tira. Like, this is actually kind of fine. Like, something with Breath is actually ideal. But Tira is actually pretty good. So I don't hate this, and also I just don't really have anything that much better to put on her. So, yeah. That's kind of where we're at. Once we can open a slot, we'll probably put Breath on. So, and then, yeah, I think this will kind of be our party at the moment. I want to try her out for a while. We might add him back in. We might add Aaron back in. I'm not sure. Fairy's definitely staying. Obviously, Van's protagonist is staying. I'm wondering if Rosette and Agnes will be kind of redundant with each other. But we'll see. I kind of like just how her stats break down. Like, if you look at her stats, she's got 264 strength, which is pretty nice. And she's also got 261 art strength. Compared to Agnes, her strength is just way better. But she's also like 4 levels higher. Which is to be fair. So, she doesn't have quite as high art strength. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't think it's too bad. She's kind of like an even keel character. So, I think she'll play well. But, we'll see. We'll see. On paper, I like her distribution. So, for now, it looks like we have a sub-event we can do, and then other than that, we're just supposed to move on. So, she's broken? Okay. So, investing into her sounds like it'll be a good option. You've got to help. Is there any chance I could see a green-haired bracer who works here? Green-haired bracer? I lost my wallet somewhere. I'm hoping if I talk to him, he might know where... Oh, I know what he's talking about. Seems the receptionist is a little preoccupied at the moment. This guy must be desperate if he's coming in here at this hour asking for help. Indeed. Let's watch and see what happens. Perhaps we'll learn something. Sorry, I'm gonna need a little more information first. Could you explain what exactly is going on? Of course. Basically, I was on my way to Therabad, driving along the Sand Sea. Everything was going just fine until I suddenly, out of nowhere, blew a tire. Luckily, the green-haired bracer ran over to help us. He was kind enough to patch up the tire with the tools he had. Turned out he was heading to Therabad too, so we let him hitch a ride with us to thank him for his generosity. After we all made it to Therabad, after that, we all made it to Therabad. Just as I was going through my things, so I could find my wallet and buy some souvenirs, that's when I realized it was missing. And now I'm scrambling to find it. Isn't there something you can do? Alright, okay. Alright, I understand. You want to talk to this bracer to see if he has seen or possesses your wallet. Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I got pickpocketed somehow while he was fixing our tire. I just want to ask if he noticed anything strange. Now, is there any way you could call him over? I'm sorry, it's probably going to take a little time for us to arrange a meeting with him. Based on her description, I know for a fact that he doesn't belong to our branch. That's what makes it tricky. Okay. I'd say it's more likely that whoever it was who came over and helped you was operating independently. No bracer matching that description that's registered with us. If he's in town, we probably won't hear from him until at least tomorrow. Really? I guess I'll just have to wait and hope for the best. Still, if you hear anything about my wallet tonight, could you get in touch with me? I'll wait around outside by the oasis in case anything comes up. It never ends. I feel bad for her. It seems the guild's getting so many visitors, she can't catch a break. Yeah, I hope that other man manages to find his wallet too. That's awful having it stolen. Let's have a chat with her now that we're here and the line's opened up. We could learn something interesting. Hi. We meet again. Looks like you're keeping busy taking people's requests this late. Ah, you all again. You heard that, I'm guessing? Yeah, we did. I'm sorry. We really didn't mean to pry. That man said he lost his wallet, right? Only there was some way to talk to that green-haired bracer he mentioned and get his side of the story. Indeed, although it sounds like determining which bracer it was could prove to be difficult. You're telling me. I'm pretty confident it's someone from out of town who decided to come by and help. But when he'll get in touch, who knows? He could drop by after he's checked out the city tonight. It could take him longer even. Till we can figure out more, there's no way for me to pinpoint which bracer it was the man met. So it's mostly hurry up and wait for tomorrow. Boo! You guys are weirdly interested in all this. Who cares if this mystery bracer shows up with one wallet or 100? A lot of Mira, sure, but it's got nothing to do with us. Maybe, but something about this whole situation stinks. What do you mean? Nothing, just talking to myself. Good luck getting the guy sorted out. From the sound of that, man, you don't want to let this go. Well, that guy mentioned he was gonna hang out over by the oasis. Couldn't hurt to have a chat with him, see if we could figure anything else out. As you wish. Alright. Well, we found a side quest. Unfortunately, we still can't upgrade our ordnance, but hopefully we'll get by for now.
Let me ask you something.
Rosette? Yep, it's Rosette time. How's it going? Hey, I wanted to introduce myself. We're from Arkwright Solutions. We were just at the guild, too, and happened to overhear a conversation at the front desk. Yeah? I kind of remember passing by you people on the way out. Would any of you happen to know where I might find that green-haired bracer? Not quite. We're actually looking for him, too. Got some business of our own. I was hoping you could tell me a little more about what happened. Would you mind? Anything else you can think of will help, big or small. Like, did he have any other distinct features, or did anything else stick out to you in general? You too, huh? I'm sorry. In terms of features, I don't remember anything else other than he had green hair. I wish I could be of more help on that end. Blast my memory. Saw a gun being fired. I was playing Trails earlier. As for anything else that stuck out, no, nothing really comes to mind. Wait, that's not true. Actually, I do remember something that happened after we arrived. We bumped into a police officer who was patrolling the parking lots. I decided to go up to him and say hello, strike up a little bit of a conversation. For some reason, the bracer looked uncomfortable. He wouldn't look the officer in the eye. A bracer was avoiding a police officer's gaze entirely? That's certainly a little unusual. That's what I thought. I have heard that cops and bracers don't always get along that well. I figured maybe that's all it was. It did seem odd though. Wait, I've never heard that before. Is that true? It's common for police and bracers to run into one another at times because they both work to maintain the peace. Difference is, the police work wholly within the law. Meanwhile, a bracer's first duty is protecting people. So they theoretically can act extra legally to do so, and sometimes they face jurisdictional friction and, well, differences of opinion. I get it. I guess I could see how that would happen. So, in this case, though, I think this bracer of yours might have had other real good reasons for being a little skittish. Huh? I don't understand. What do you mean? Don't worry about it. We're saying that we're going to look into it on our end too and see if we can turn anything up. I get you're keen to have your wallet back, but I think you should call it a night and come back tomorrow. I suppose you have a point. On that note, if I may, would you be able to find a place to stay despite losing your wallet? Thanks for asking. The guild was kind enough to cover me until I could pay them back. As long as I find my wallet soon, everything should work out one way or the other. Still anxious, but knowing that I've got you all in the guild looking into it, I guess I feel okay going back to my room for the night. Glad to hear that's all taken care of. Please take care on your way. 3 hour of police outside and they got the person in handcuffs. That's one way to get rid of a guy. Now we can talk openly. Alright, so it sounds like the green-haired bracer would be an imposter. What are we gonna do about it? Wait, what? He is? Are you saying this is like what happened with that fake police officer we had to deal with before? It's a distinct possibility, but we can't say for sure yet. If this is true, that's really underhanded of him. You're telling me, your average person isn't ever gonna suspect a bracer of committing a crime. Therefore, if someone were to believably impersonate a bracer, they'd be able to get away with a great many things. That could be quite damaging to the organization's reputation if nothing was done about it. Luckily, as far as we can tell, the only victim who's emerged so far is that man, or at least he's the only one to file a report. If we are quick enough in catching this imposter, we can minimize the amount of damage he'll do. And normally, I ain't exactly in the business of covering the guild's ass or anything. They can handle themselves just fine. But I don't see the harm in sticking our necks out just this once. It'll help us understand what's happening on the ground in this town too. So come hell or high water, we'll uncover who this green-haired chump really is. Hey, if it kills time, I'm game. Lead the way, Chief. I see no reason not to proceed. You have my full support as always. Well, if we're gonna do this, what do we do first? Should we see if anyone else has seen this bracer? Maybe if we talk to more people, we can start tracking him down. That's exactly what I think we should do. We need to figure out this guy's trajectory. If he is a fraud, though, it's probably safe to assume that he's keeping his distance from the cultural district for obvious reasons. Perhaps we should talk to people in the entertainment district. And also, while we're there, we should upgrade Rosette's orbments because, yeah, I want to do that. And see if he's spotted around there then. Good point. The casino dealers could be a good place to start. They're bound to pay close attention to who's coming in. Anybody who spends a lot of time outside of it might have seen him too. Good ideas. Hopefully, once we start talking to some people, we'll come up with some good leads. Well, no time like the present. Let's roll.
Time to start working.
I definitely hope it's not Machias. It should be Kevin. That's who it should be. I mean, he's not a bracer, but... Alright, it said we could go to the entertainment district. We can't go to the entertainment district yet. Damn it. Okay, well, we have to do the main story thing first, I guess. Okay. And then we could go to the entertainment district and upgrade her orbments, hopefully. Hi. Oh, it's these two again. Yeah, hi you two. Looks like our hunch was right. Good to see you, ladies. Hello, everyone. The owner was just telling me about you all. Sounds like you guys had to clear out some monsters to get the baths back up and running. That's amazing. I knew you guys were talented. Thanks again for everything you all did. I'd still be in dire straits if it weren't for you folks. All part of being a Spriggan. We got plenty of that while exercise. We got plenty out of that whole exercise too, so it's good for everyone. Well, that's good to hear. By the way, who might you be? I don't believe you were with them earlier. Forgive my late introduction. You may call me Rosette. I was dispatched here on short notice. You two were Miss Sarah and Miss Shahina, correct? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Nice to meet you too. Wait, is that a maid outfit you're wearing? I've never seen one of those in person before. Not precisely. This is the uniform that I wear for work. You can think of it as a combat suit designed to let me offer maximum support to my customers when needed. That sounds complicated. Whatever it is, you look super cool in it, that's for sure. That's what's important. Since we're all here, why don't you guys join us in the baths? Is that like a normal thing people do? So much I want to talk about. Sounds like fun. Maybe we could all get dinner together afterwards too. There's a place close by I always go to that I'm sure you would all enjoy. Sure, we'd be happy to take you up on that. Probably not a bad idea for us to wash up before we meet with our clients again anyway. As there's a camel in the background. Say what you like, I know you're just looking for an excuse to take a dip. Not that I'm against it. I could really use a bite to eat, but that's okay. A bath sounds really good after everything we've done today. No one would win a fight, Sharon or Rosette? Probably Sharon. Then it's settled. We'll join you two in the baths. That's perfect. Come on, I'll show you where the girls' ones are. Calm down. They had a long day. Take as long as you want in there, folks. You've earned it. I don't disagree that we've earned it.
Man, this blows. I didn't consider the fact that I'd be stuck alone in here with you.
The voice acting is so random. This is not one of the scenes I'd expect to be voice acted.
Would you pipe down? You're killing the vibe. Just close your eyes and relax. Embrace the tranquility. And then...
Oh, shut up. I bet you every mirror in my wallet the girls are living it up on the other side of this wall. Speaking of girls, man, I'd kill to check out that maid and the older sister's scorching bods right about... Blah!
We sit on sacred ground, punk. Don't defile it with your libido. Keep it up, and I'll scrub you down till your skin is raw, if that's what it takes to clean that dirty brain of yours for the first time.
All right, I'll drop it. Helios, you don't have to be so serious about it.
They're certainly having a lively time over there.
Oh, well, I guess he's pretty loud, isn't he?
Ugh. Don't they realize we can hear every word they're saying? He's not wrong, though. All you girls are just as gorgeous as Sarah. I mean, Rosette's hair and skin are both so silky, she practically looks like a doll. You're so pretty too, Agnes. And how do you get those when you're only 16?
Uh-huh.
I'm only a year younger than you. There's no way I'm gonna be able to catch up that quickly.
We get this in every Trails game, don't we?
What's your secret? What do you eat to fill out like that, huh?
Truth be told, I've been kind of curious too. I'd love to know for future reference.
I don't do anything special.
Barry, stop staring at me so much. You're scaring me.
Shahina, please. Cool it down a little. Well, I personally think Miss Al-Fayed and Miss Shahina are very beautiful in their own right.
I'm very glad this part's voiced because I didn't want to read it. They have to do this as tradition, I guess so.
If anything, I should comment on your skin, Miss Sarah. What sort of regimen do you use to achieve such a glossy look?
Oh, I just use shea butter. The stuff they make in Tharbad is really good, and...
Yeah, we were just discussing. It's apparently a tradition, Julie. And now the voice act... Okay, that's the scene that needed the voice acting. Okay, understood. I see where the priorities were. You got Nina, Finley's, and Judith Lannister's autographs? Thank you guys so much. I'll treasure these forever, really. It's no problem. I'm glad you like them. Those autographs has got to be worth a pretty Mira. We're talking about 2 of the hottest stars around. Think you might sell them? No way. How could I ever? Still, it feels so surreal right now. Can't believe my own sister's gonna be dancing up on stage with folks like them. Who would have thought? Either they voice it or you have to read it out loud on... Yeah. Whoopee. Don't get too excited about it. I don't think they're going to ask me to do anything that big. I still think it's awesome you get to be involved at all. Wait, by dancing, do you mean for the carnival? No. What else would she mean? Like, what else could that mean? Some director named Salvatore Godi asked me to came up to me and asked if I wanted to take part. Not just him, he was with some other snappy looking guy too. They went nuts for Sarah. Apparently Mr. Godi was all, "Baby, you're more perfect than Adios herself. My parade isn't complete without you." That does sound about right. He was dead set on bringing her on, whatever it took. It wasn't long before she folded like a house of cards. You don't have to tell them every little detail about it, or every little thing about it. I'm not sure I know what this carnival cavalcade is. Is it some event that will be part of the film festival? It's a parade that will kick off when the festival opens. Sounds like it's going to be quite the production. Yeah, like Shahina said, I guess it's supposed to include famous actresses and whatnot. I can see you fitting right in there, Sarah. You're gonna do great. Sure. I'm very invested in this. I know Gotti can talk pretty raunchy, but his passion and taste are the real deal. He didn't say all that just to be nice. Yeah, sure. If he says you're perfect, then he means it. You'll do just fine out there. I know you've got what it takes. Thanks, that means a lot. Am I seeing things, or are you turning a little red? I am not. Stop it. Hi. There you two are. Where have you guys been? It's better if you don't know. Hey Timur, we were just hanging out in the hammam. This game just likes throwing words at me that I don't know how to pronounce. And quit calling me Sheeny. I've got a real name, you know. Sorry, Sheeny. You'll always be Sheeny to me. Is this a friend of yours? Yeah, he's a kid from the neighborhood. What's going on, Timur? Why were you looking for us? Someone asked me to give this to you, Sarah. That's why. A letter? That's strange. I wonder what it could be. What the? Everything okay? What's wrong? What in the world? Decline to participate in the parade, or tragedy will befall you. You'll have another bathing scene. That's the tragedy. Is somebody's sick idea of a joke? Can't believe you and Sarah, of all people, got one of those threatening notes. According to that Timur boy, a Central Easterner that passed who was working for a shipping company gave the note to him. Guess that delivery person is most likely innocent. Yeah, just like with Nina and Judith, the culprit's probably going through several layers to cover up the real origin point of the note. That makes tracking them down incredibly tricky. Slippery bastard, they can't make it easy on us, can they? Are those two gonna be okay? Oh. Why did we flash back? Why didn't we just finish that scene? Okay, whatever. I really think you two should talk to the guild about this. I agree. I'm sure they will, give your case priority attention since it involves a civilian in danger. I imagine that any fees they would charge for their services would be quite nominal, too. I don't know about that. Quan, you gotta do something. This really, it creeps me out. I hate to suggest this, but maybe you should quit the parade if that's the safest thing to do. No, I can't. Apparently preparations for the parade are almost complete. If I pull out now, it'll probably cause a lot of trouble for the director and everyone else involved in it. That's what will happen if I go to the guild too, won't it? Or isn't it? Because that's not how storytelling works I guess so. We can't say for sure, but if things go south, I could definitely see that being the case, yeah. I just don't get why we had to flashback to something that was just in the scene we were already in. I know this is really presumptuous of me to ask, but is this something you and your agency can handle for me? Of course, I'm prepared to pay for your services. I don't expect you to do it for free. And now we're back. That's real generous of you taking on her case for cheap as an extension on what we're going for Nina and Judith. But don't you get the feeling she's trying to hide something? What? She is? I got that impression too. I think there's something going on with her that we don't know about. She's gonna turn on us. She's absolutely gonna turn on us. Well, a deal's a deal. Whatever it is, we already promised we'd help her. Plus, for all we know, this might turn up some new leads. Following this could be a good idea. So first step, would you like me to pinpoint which company was responsible for delivering the note? Wouldn't hurt to know for sure. In the meantime, we need to go to the entertainment district. The other ladies are waiting for us at the hotel. We need to fill them in on everything that's happened, including this new note. Does that mean I could finally upgrade my ordnance? But yeah, she's gonna be evil. That's my theory. Not the younger one. I think the younger one's oblivious.
The atmosphere feels pretty different here compared to daytime.
Reminds me a lot of the night market in Longport.
Should we with like Ouroboros or something? Like she's gonna be like the inside person. It's like, no way, or something. I don't know. That's my prediction.
Looking to buy something? See you again.
I think the other two are gonna be party members, so I don't expect them to turn on us. Where is the ordnance stop? Shop. Stop shop. Stop and shop. Yeah, that.
This area has a casino and nightclub.
This is a casino.
I assume you wish to visit them. For intel gathering, of course.
Please tell me that's not why we're here.
Of course not. You think I'd let minors into a club? Have a little faith in me.
Hey, welcome.
Okay. So, the things we need. Let's open... Sorry. It's custom. There's like 50 million menus. Forgive me. I want to open this slot. It's 360. Which is unfortunate. What can I afford now? Because I wanted to get an evade. I want to get an evade too. Oh, these are a lot cheaper than I thought they were. So I want to get her an evade too. Was that the only thing I want to get her? I think so. Of these. I also want to get her a defense 2. An attack 2. And a break 2. I think are you sure it was action 2? I think she need... Okay, I don't know. That'll at least get us started.
Modifying your ordnance, are you?
Don't worry. Citri's got your back.
Okay, so for you... Break 2. For you... Attack 2.
That's a single element
For you,
slot.
evade
New skill
2.
added.
Okay, so I still need a mind... I need a mind 2. Yeah, I need a mind 2 and an HP 2. And a defense 2? I got the defense 2, okay. So I just need the mind 2 and the HP 2. Okay. We could afford that, I'm pretty sure. And we'll just keep saving up a bit. Mind 2, and then the HP 2. So I think this will make her
Citri's got
relatively
a single element
decent.
slot. New skill added.
This is pretty good. I don't hate this. I think this is actually kind of okay. I would like that gifted start, but... Chance of additional damage when using wind arts. You know what? Let's swap this.
That's a single element slot.
Yeah, let's swap this. Let's put the evade 2 here.
Skills altered.
And the Vade one here.
Skills altered.
Because that gives us the gifted start, and I really like gifted start. So that's fine. We got some decent resistances here. We got Guardian there. I think this is good. I think she should be pretty good.
Thanks, pal.
You make it hard to sometimes.
Hey man, nothing wrong with a little pleasure before business.
Hi.
Can we talk?
Still depressed we can't gamble. See, so you guys want to know about that green-haired bracer? Yeah, that's exactly it. I remember him alright, quite clearly as a matter of fact. We don't see many customers like him. Really? Tell us more. He came around about an hour ago while out on patrol. There's something about him that looked a bit odd. He was watching the other patrons for some reason, as if he was trying to size them up or some such. I think he might have been investigating something. Is that what brings you here too? Something like that. You happen to see this bracer talk to anyone? Let me think. Ah yes, I remember him trying to strike up a conversation with one man who was playing alone. The police were also making their rounds at the time. When he noticed them approaching, he was rather quick to depart. Still trying to avoid getting noticed by the cops. Sounds like... okay. For someone acting so brazen, this guy is a real chicken shit. I'm a little concerned about him staring at the other visitors like that too. Indeed, the more that we talk, the more hindsight makes me feel something was amiss with him. In any case, I'm afraid that's all I can share about the bracer in question. I can only guess what you would want with him. But regardless, I wish you luck in your endeavors. Thanks for your time and the hot tip too. Okay folks, let's see if anyone else caught wind of our sneak. As you wish. But yeah, it's a shame you can't gamble. In the earlier games, you could gamble. Like, I think all the way back in Sky SC, you could gamble. The good old Sky days. Hi, Nate. Inspector, what do you mean I have to get ready? You're coming out to Thorbad tomorrow, but why? I mean, yes, I guess for an investigation, but why do I have to get involved when I'm supposed to be taking time off? I understand, sir, but if you insist, I'm going to receive additional time off later to make up for this, right? Nate, you're not doing what I think you're doing, are you? Sorry, duty calls, I've got work to do. So much for being serious, I get. Wait, is he telling the truth? You're kidding me, that's not supposed to happen on a vacation.
Can we talk?
Huh? You say you're looking for a green-haired bracer? Yeah, we saw a guy like that. He came up and talked to us earlier today, as a matter of fact. No kidding? I was just, trying my luck and asking. Didn't expect you all to have actually seen the guy. Well, yeah, well, congrats. Now, did you guys scram? We're in the middle of a date. Oh, come on. What's a little favor between friends, huh? Yeah, exactly. Just tell us what you know about the nerd and we'll get right out of your hair. Believe me, last thing any of us want is to interrupt your little tryst, right as it was getting good. You punks have a way of pushing my buttons. Fine, let's talk. Long story short, we were talking to your green-haired bracer just a bit ago. Asked if we were having trouble with anything and offered to help. Just out of the blue like that. Interesting. And then what? Nothing really. He cut it short and then took off for somewhere. Looking back on it, that wasn't really, I don't know, bracer-like of him to do. Do you remember? He ran away after you said there was nothing to worry about because you're a cop. Maybe it was just me, but it felt like he got really tense as soon as you mentioned that. Oh yeah, I guess he did, didn't he? Huh. Nessa's story is completely unremarkable. However, the fact that he's so concerned about police attention certainly stands out. Feels like we're starting to close in on our guy. Thanks for filling us in. Sorry to eat up so much of your time. Go and enjoy the rest of your Sprigganless date. I was Sprigganless until you idiots showed up. I don't know what you all are investigating this time, but you better not cause trouble for the police, got it? It's not very becoming of a police officer. Alright, I think we've talked to enough folks that we can paint a decent picture of what's going on. Let's find some quiet place to talk and see what we've come up with. In that case, might I suggest that area over there? Now that we're all settled, let's go over what we know. First, the screener Bracer's shown some weird behavior for a guy in his line of work. So overly leery of competition, even for a Bracer, and he is sizing up customers in the casino. Which is to say, that's no Bracer's act. He's rolling like a petty thief. Which would make sense. His Bracer appearance is simply a disguise. So it's starting to sound a lot like that man who was impersonating a policeman earlier today. Yep, and just like then, going around impersonating a Bracer is not the kind of heat most are going to want to risk getting mixed up for. Smells like a case of greed getting the better of a guy while he's working towards something else. Oh yeah, that officer Camillo was one of the Devancy brothers that were wanted by police, right? Could that Bracer be the other brother? Whatever it all is, our main problem right now is that all the eyewitness reports we have come from stuff that just took place. For a guy who seems to be wandering around looking for suckers to rob, he doesn't exactly have a whole lot to show for it. Which could mean that since he already successfully robbed someone after getting in their car, he could be thinking of trying that again. Exactly, that's my hunch. So is there any way we could put a stop to him before he targets anyone else? Actually, I may have a suggestion toward that end. We assume the perpetrator is going to target the driver of a car with a flat tire as he did before. Then why don't I conduct a wide area search for potential car targets among the ones driving into Tharbad this evening? Oh damn, you can do that? That'd save us a lot of trouble. Indeed I can. It's a form of shard-based information analysis. Well then, I shall initiate the search, starting now. Search complete. What do we have here? So happens there appears to be a car stranded near the entrance to the city. Bingo, if this guy is gonna strike again, odds are good that's our mark. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that car's signal while we stake out the so-called Bracer. See if he finally shows himself. With how close that car is, it should only take a few minutes for it to pull into town. We'll go to the parking lot and wait there. Sounds good to me. Hey kitty, how's it going? I saw something shiny. Guess not. You went grocery shopping? Neat, neat. Several minutes after commencing the stakeout in the parking lot. I didn't know how we could have made it here if it weren't for you. It's not Kevin, and thankfully it's not Machias, so we're safe. Thank you so much. No problem, just happy I could help at all, really. I only did a quick fix though. You really should take care of old Reliable here into a mechanic later and have it looked at by a professional. Will do. Thanks again for everything, but isn't there something we can do to repay you? I feel bad not doing more. Don't worry, all in a day's work for a Bracer. Your thanks is its own reward. Oh, it is, huh? Sure helps when you can nick a reward of your choice to boot. What the? Well, that was easy. Gotcha, pal. You're not going anywhere. What do you think you're doing? Sorry to scare you, folks. We're with Arcade Solutions. We've been on the trail of this guy for reasons that'll become clear in a moment. You forgot your earphones at the airport? That's awful. Wait, why? He's a bracer. What could he have possibly done wrong? Get your hands out of there. That's... There it is, a wallet. Does this happen to belong to you guys? Very end of the wallet to the tourists. What in the... Yeah, that's mine. I had it stashed inside my bag on the back seat. Are you telling me this bracer stole it? That's exactly it, and that's just a start. But don't, just so you all don't get any wrong ideas about bracers, you should know this guy's a fraud. Yeah, if you want to be a bracer, you have to go traveling all over the kingdom, and you have to go to each stop and do it's like a whole thing. It takes like a whole game. This guy didn't do that. This may sound like a strange question to ask, but did you two get a flat tire on your way to town tonight? Yeah, we did actually. I figured it was because it was such a long drive. Luckily, this bracer happened to come across us and offered to help. That's how we got here. So that's the problem. It's very likely he is the one who punctured your tire in the first place. Seems to have this method where he bursts a tire and then pretends to be passing by before offering to repair it. Then hitches a ride back to town and steals whatever he finds in the back seat. Isn't that right? If I got some part of it wrong, now's the time to correct me. Adios. So he was pretending to be a bracer all along just so he could rob me. I didn't sense anything wrong at all. If you guys hadn't shown up when you did, we'd have been completely clueless. And whose fault is that, huh? That's what you get for trusting someone just because they say they're a bracer, you morons. So what if I maybe took things too far this time because they're easy to sucker? Who cares? Go ahead and turn me in. By the end of the day, our objective is still within reach. So there is more going on. What are you planning? Who can say? Once we get our hands on that, they'll be able to post bail for me, no problem. It'd be a drop in the bucket. Take me to the bracers, or police, or whoever you want. See what I care. Looks like we've got a sassy one on our hands. I think this guy needs to be taught a lesson he won't forget. Do your worst, dirtbag. I dare you. But put it in part, kid. There's no need for us to rake him over the coals personally. We'll turn him into the guild, and then it'll be their problem. That way they'll owe us a favor for saving their reputation. In that case, I shall contact the Bracer Guild so arrangements can be made. Though before I do so, I must say, this has been a rather impressive exercise. It's been a true honor and pleasure to finally see for myself how such a renowned spriggan goes about his business. I don't need to be buttered up. Thanks, but just ring him up already so we can get on with the rest of our nights. As you wish. I'm shocked I didn't get to make a decision here. I am absolutely shocked we didn't get to make a decision here. Receiving Rosette's call, a bracer team rushed to the scene, taking the emerald hair imposter into custody themselves. As for the tourists, they were subsequently brought to both the guild house and police to testify about what took place. Similarly, Van and the others also visited the Bracer Guild to offer their own report on the matter. I can't believe the bracer we were all looking for turned out to be a fake. Glad you all found him as quickly as you did. He could have caused real problems for us if he'd stayed on the loose for too long. On behalf of the guild, you have our sincere thanks for stopping him. We really appreciate it. Don't mention it. Our curiosity got the better of us, that's all. Though some might say you guys owe us for one regardless. No question, we're more than willing to compensate you for everything you've done, including paying you for your time. I'm just surprised that Bracer turned out to be who he was. Yeah, another one of those thieving brothers who is wanted back in Edith. That's crazy. Already managed to nab both of them. Yep, we did. Hopefully it means there will be a little less crime around here at the very least. Agreed, the film festival probably needs heightened security in the light of all this. Anyway, thanks again for taking care of all that. If anything else comes up tomorrow, we'd appreciate your help then too.
Well done, everyone.
Yeah, there's no decision there.
Mira deposited
How on earth did I get chaos points for that? I don't understand chaos. I literally just stopped a criminal and turned him into the guild, which is like the most peaceful people on earth. Like, half of them probably hug trees. How did I get chaos? I'm not, like, not trying to get chaos, I just find it confusing. I don't understand. I just really don't get it. Okay, let's continue our story. The system's just weird. I don't like hate the idea of the system, it's just implemented weirdly. Hey, it's our favorite couple. You're horrible, Dingo. You told me you were still in Edith, and now here you are trying to sneak off on me. And I'm telling you, there's no reason for you to come all the way out here. Doesn't Taro keep his reporters on a pretty tight leash? He'll try anything to get rid of her. Oh, don't you worry, I came prepared. I got permission from my EIC to scout out the film festival and do a write-up about it. Not to mention the reporter originally slated to handle the festival had something come up. So somebody needs to be here anyway. It should be illegal to have the kind of luck you do. Lisa explains why you're here 2 days before the big event. Hey, it's Spriggan again. What the heck are you guys doing here? You're getting distracted. I mean, I'm not lying. I'm here on personal business, even if it hasn't gotten me anywhere yet. As for you guys, I see you've got more help than ever. That new girl of yours looks pretty capable, too. You flatter me. Please call me Rosette Twinnings. I am a concierge working on dispatch from Marduk Total Security Company. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Marduk? As in that... he's in trouble again. Quit trying to change the subject. I'm not finished with you. I want to know what he was going to say. You still haven't told me what this personal business of yours is. Now fess up. You know I'll be more than happy to help you with it. What about personal business don't you understand? I told you I'm fine. Why not? I'm growing as a reporter. I can handle myself. For starters, it's not exactly a good look roping in a reporter working for someone else to pitch in on my work. So what? I don't care about that. Besides, you helped save me before. It's only fair I repay the favor. Sounds like our man's trying to keep his business under wraps. He must be doing a piece on unseemly things. That can't be, could it? What do you mean unseemly? Aaron, now look what you've done. I can't believe you'd report on something so despicable. This is exactly why you need to change, and I'm the girl who's gonna make it happen. This is how I get in trouble. I don't even say anything. I just get in trouble by being there. Glad we got that sorted out. Anyway, we'll be heading out now. We haven't sorted out anything. Just trying to bounce real quick, eh? Damn it. Look at all the trouble you guys have stirred up now. Oh, whatever. If I find anything out, I'll hit you up. Sounds good to me. Good luck with your investigating, you two. Yeah, that's some investigating, alright.
Don't be shy. Take a look.
That definitely sounds like some investigating. Where were Nina and Judah staying again? You must be Arc Writing Company. Miss Lannister and Miss Finley are waiting for you all by the pool. Oh, we're not done with the fan service for this chapter. Understood. Clerk there already knows you're coming. You're free to enter whenever you're ready. Good to hear. Thanks. That's one way to say hello. At least his customer service is impeccable. I expect nothing less from a 6-star facility. I don't get it. Why would they be at the pool when it's night? It's a nighttime pool. You get to drink alcohol and all that good stuff there. But a little kid like you can't really appreciate grown-up stuff like that yet. I'm not. If you think I can't handle alcohol, I'll prove you... No. Not until you're older. And Heron, don't go putting any ideas in her head. Got it. Yeah, Agnes is rather mature for her age. You could say that. She can definitely be forceful when she needs to be. Yeah, don't piss her off. How's it going, Andy? The main story will advance upon entering the hotel swimming pool. Okay, I kind of figured that, but I don't think there's anything else. Did I go to the shop here? I've been trying to go to all the shops. Let me check the shop here. But I think we're mostly good. Wait, is the shop? The shop's out there, isn't it? Yeah, the shop's out here. Okay, so then yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. So, yeah, this is gonna get pretty interesting. Kind of wondering what they're gonna want to talk about.